I'll start with introducing myself. So,
Yeah.
hi. Okay. So, hi, I'm David Alamango. I'm the CTO at Videoslots. So, Videoslots is a company primarily based in Malta in the iGaming industry. So it's been Videoslots started now like about 11 years ago, 2010. Uh, Grown to 250 people today, mostly based in Malta. We essentially have two brands of two gaming brands where we offer gaming experience to our customers. The brands are Videoslots.com and the other one is called MrVegas.com. So essentially these are two online slot casinos, and on Videoslots we also started now a sports offering, so sports betting on Videoslots. The company actually holds a number of different licenses in Europe where we operate. So that includes a Malta license, which gives us access to most European or non-European countries. But we also hold licenses from the UK, from Sweden, from Denmark, from Italy. And we're also currently actively applying for some new countries that are being regulated in Europe as well. And next year we'll also focus on the US, which is obviously another huge market, bigger than the European or the rest of the world market in terms of people and business. So that will be one of our exciting projects for next year. But maybe I'll talk a bit more about that shortly.
Okay.
In terms of our team,
Mhm.
we're obviously I'm responsible for the tech team within Videoslots. That tech team includes developers, QAs, project managers, business intelligence and data warehousing team, all our IT, internal IT and IT operations, our production infrastructure, the website and all the servers that power our websites basically. Yeah. Today we have a total of 63 people in my team, and throughout the next year we're growing. We're essentially be doubling that team. Most of the growth is with developers and QA, but obviously all teams will be growing. The business is growing. The tech team needs to grow along with it, and we've actually probably had less people than what we needed to be running this business. So in terms of the teams and the roles and responsibilities, so in terms of developers, we're looking for developers to join our teams. Our developers today are primarily based in Malta, and we also have a small team being built in Sweden, in Stockholm. But we also have a number of other developers who work with us remotely. So we have developers in Italy, in Spain, Czech Republic. We have a developer in Russia, a developer in Poland. We have in Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan. So we're quite an international team. Our team leads today are based in Malta and Sweden. But so essentially we have team leads based in Malta and Sweden, but they manage teams. They manage development teams wherever they are based. We're obviously looking for people to join our team, which is where the technology primarily is PHP. And we're looking for people to join our teams to help us grow. Yeah, we've currently got 4 teams, and our intention is to get to 9 development teams. Yeah, so 9 Scrum teams, which are so that's a team lead. We've got developers. We will have QA people in the teams, and we also have product owners that are part of our team. So we use a lot of the Scrum agile methodologies in our development processes, and the way that our teams are are being structured is that we have teams. We'll have a team that is payments focused. So as part of our business, we have a payment service now to allow people to deposit and withdraw money, critical for us to make money. And we have a whole infrastructure there that supports payments, and we're building a payments focused team, because we need to integrate with many different providers in different countries to allow our customers to deposit with their preferred method or withdraw money. Then we have games integrations. So if you go to our websites, if you go to videoslots.com, you'll see we have over 6,500 games available to our players in our .com site. We're actually the biggest slots casino operator. We have the largest selection of games on our site. Those games are not developed by us, but there are other companies, third parties that develop games, and we integrate them on our website. Now, obviously, that we need to do that integration work, yeah. And since we're also one of our USPs, as we say about the business, is that we're the world's largest casino. That means that we're constantly integrating new casino operators, new casino providers into our website. And essentially, we're building two teams that will be focused specifically on keep integrating slots game providers here to our website. That's that. Then we've got a sportsbook team. So sportsbook, we only launched sportsbook in August 2021, so it's very new. It's a new product for us, a new product vertical. We'll keep growing sportsbook. So we're building a sportsbook team to keep developing that vertical. We're going to be developing mobile apps. So we're building a mobile app team as well in the next few months. We're going to have a total new site developed as well. So we're building a front-end team which will be responsible for new site redesigns. I'm building a new website for videoslots.com or potentially other brands that we'll create in our company. What else? We're also building another team in the coming months, which will be called our poker team, because we're going to also get into a new product vertical for poker, and having an online poker product. So there's lots of stuff going on, lots of projects, lots of new product verticals, new markets, as I mentioned, US and other European countries that are regulating at the moment. So lots of exciting times. There's also a lot of technical projects that we're working on, because our product and our platform is a bit of an old platform as well, and honestly speaking. This company, as I said, started 10, 11 years ago, and it's a platform which has been built over these years. We've got a bit of what we call a monolith product. So part of our journey, which we've started now, is also to move towards microservices, restructure our platform, and then move towards clouds. So we're looking at containerization, moving towards cloud, AWS or Azure. So that's part of our technical roadmap as a company. Yeah. So we've got many business projects, but we also focus on our technical projects. So obviously this comes with many challenges. The challenges that we've got now is obviously the business is always needing things now. Regulation changes a lot. So, we're in our industry, there's a lot of regulation imposed on us by the countries or by regulators in the countries, which is all about player protection, what we call player protection, responsible gambling, avoiding addiction in gambling, and that imposes a lot of restrictions on us. And regulators change the laws very frequently. Yeah, so It means that we always have to be super compliant with the regulators. And sometimes changes happen from one day to the next. Yeah? So in terms of, I don't know, limits, how much you can deposit, how much you can gamble, how much, what we should do as an operator to make sure that we're protecting you so that we don't, that you don't spend all your life savings on gambling. So there's a lot of protection from the countries and the regulators that we have to adhere to. So that's one of our challenges. The team is also growing and growing rapidly, so it comes with its own difficulties to actually make sure we have the right processes in place to handle new people joining all the time. And obviously then the technical challenges. Yeah, so the fact that, as I said, that we've got some old technology, so part of while we need to grow with the business, we need to also restructure our technology and our platform. Yeah, so these are all our challenges, which make the job very dynamic, very fast-paced, makes the job challenging. Yeah, so our jobs here are not easy. It's not a slow-paced government entity, for example. Yeah, so we're constantly on the go. Priorities change all the time. Sometimes too much, but sometimes priorities are out of our control, especially when regulations and laws are involved, or where our banks change, I don't know, their fees and structures regularly. We always have to keep ourselves up to date. So it's a pretty interesting industry to work in. I've been in the industry myself for the last 12 years. Been a bit in and out of the industry, but I always keep coming back to gaming. I like the fast-paced industry. So if someone's up for the challenges of working in a fast-paced industry, this is one of the interesting industries to be in. Yeah? And as a company, we've been growing rapidly. The last few years have seen a lot of growth in our company. And not only in terms of people, but in terms of the product offering, the company's been growing in terms of revenues, profitability. So it's a very healthy, stable company to be working with. Yeah, I'd recommend anyone who's looking for a fast-paced challenge to join us. This is it.
Great. Thank you very much.